If you are at a point in life where it feels like nothing is working out for you, you've tried to change so many times, but every time you keep falling back into the same loop. And deep down, you're starting to feel like maybe you will stay a nobody all your life. And if that is you, then stay with me because that is exactly where I was a few years ago. And in this video, I will share three things that I promise you can start applying them today and it will start making changes in your life from today itself. But before I get into that, I want to tell you where I was because if you relate to even half of it, then this video is exactly what you need to hear right now. I remember it was my college days few years ago where I literally took out my notebook. It was a blank notebook. Literally on the first page of the notebook wrote, "This is the worst day of my life. I am a living dead person." Because I felt like I was living, I was breathing, but I was feeling dead from inside. All I used to do was watch movies, series, stay up all night. Even in the morning, I used to sleep in noon sometimes, 11 a.m., 12 p.m., and wake up in the evening. Used to just eat anything, used to order junk food, didn't used to take care of my body, didn't shower for weeks sometimes, no grooming, didn't feel like seeing myself in the mirror. I just started hating myself. I felt inferiority complex as well because everyone had their life sorted. They were studying, they were getting good marks, and I here was just not feeling motivated, just not feeling like I had any direction in life. I knew for surety no one can be worse than me. I used to do nothing productive. I knew I had to do some things for my family, for myself, and here I was doing nothing. And as they say, when you hit your lowest point, in life, things can only get better from there. And that's probably what happened with me. I was randomly scrolling that day itself because my brain was so fried. I used to just keep scrolling on Instagram. That's when I came across a sponsored post of someone I didn't know. And he was talking about basically five self help books that helped transform his life. And that felt a little different because before that, I did not even know what self development was. Everyone around me was into college studies, doing some productive things in life, which did not resonate with me personally. But this something I felt was resonating with me. So I ordered my first self help book. I remember it was Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, a really good book. Went to that Instagram of that guy, and he had content of how to start your business, self development, how to read books, how to meditate, how to take care of your body. And for the first time, it felt right. Something was feeling right inside of me. Little by little, things started to shift. After that day, obviously, the graph didn't go straight up. I hit my rock bottoms again and again. But finally, I had some direction in life. Where I used to sleep in noon, I started waking up early, started meditating, started reading books. That became the favorite part of my day. Started taking care of my body, started eating good food, just started stacking the good habits step by step. It didn't happen immediately, but it slowly I reached there. So I was at that dark phase in my life, and within a few years, now I have reached a stage where people around me take advice from me, whether it be fitness or making money. I now live in my own good flat. It's a really good flat, and I've reached a stage in my life where I can pursue my dream. I feel like my inner calling of helping others who was at the same stage of life where I was and to give some sort of direction because I just feel like if that entrepreneur didn't show up in my profile that day, maybe I would have given up and I would have stayed like that forever. But that entrepreneur was a turning point of life for me. He introduced me to this kind of life. He most of all gave me hope that you can do big things in life. And that's what I feel like my inner calling is to inspire other people who maybe have made their dreams small, who maybe have accepted the fact that maybe they can't achieve big things in life. Because I also come from a low middle class family. I had made my dreams small, but later down the path, I started believing in myself. I believed if these guys can do it, so can I. And that sort of is what my goal is. If I can do it, I hope I am able to inspire people to make them believe if I can do it, so can you. But none of that happened, of course, overnight. Even after that day, my graph was not linear. Lot of times it went even lower. But the thing was, I knew what my destination was. I knew what the path to be followed is. But eventually, now when I look back few years after that day, I feel like my life is completely transformed. It started with small changes, tiny things that I committed to every single day. And now I want to share with you the three exact things. I am sharing these tips in a way I'm talking to my younger self. If I come across that person and if I had to give direction to that person on what things they can start doing to change their life, these are what it would be. First of all, you have to focus on the start of your day. And I'm not saying you have to have some morning routine because I can relate to it. I'm not giving any generic advice. I am trying to give advice which you can actually apply from tomorrow. And here's what I would suggest you. Whatever time you woke up today, just wake up 15 minutes earlier tomorrow. Let's say you wake up at 10 a.m., let's say 11, 12, whatever time you wake up, and you're struggling to wake up at like 6 a.m., you don't have to target 6 a.m. Just wake up 15 minutes earlier. And the thing with that is, first of all, it's not a daunting task to wake up 15 minutes earlier. You can easily do it. Second thing is, you get in a progress loop. When you wake up 15 minutes earlier tomorrow, after that 15 minutes earlier again, and within 4 days, you will be waking 1 hour earlier than you wake up these days. The feeling of progress that gives you, it's a different kind of dopamine. It's not junk dopamine which gives you excitement, but it gives you a feeling of progress. And that's what I would suggest. Once you start waking up 15 minutes earlier, first of all, it gives you a progress loop. Secondly, your days start becoming longer. And that's it. You can continue your usual things. Just wake up 15 minutes earlier. And if you do that, you have earned some progress that day. And 15 minutes should be like law. 15 minutes you have to wake up no matter what. And it's minimum. If you want, you can make bigger goals, but I would not suggest to make bigger goals if you are really struggling. Just 15 minutes within a couple of weeks, you would be waking 3-4 hours earlier. That itself puts you in a place where you can start working in a positive way. Second thing, what I would suggest is you have to desensitize your overstimulated mind. When we are in this phase, we just can't get out of the dopamine that we keep consuming all day, whether it be reels, series, movies. Even if you keep your mobile for some time, it will feel uncomfortable. But here's what you have to do. You have to take out 15 minutes. It's a long day, 10-15 hours day. For 15 minutes for yourself, keep your mobile aside. It will feel very uncomfortable at the start for 5-10 minutes. Eventually, you will become peaceful. But for 15 minutes, put a timer. For 15 minutes, you will not touch your phone. You can just sit silently or you can go for a walk, which is even better. And when you do that, as I said, initially it might be uncomfortable. You might start feeling different kind of peace, but slowly your thoughts will start getting organized. You will probably start thinking what's going on with your life, because in this phase we don't even know what's going on with your life. We just keep going with the flow. At least for 15 minutes you have to do it. You have to get your mind used to not chasing the cheap dopamine. And that's it. For 15 minutes you have to do it. After that, if you feel like going back, go back, start scrolling the reels, start watching those videos. That's totally fine. And the third thing I would suggest is, and this is a key point, and I feel like this is what really changed my life, and that was changing the content you consume. And for that, just take out 5 minutes, listen to someone you really resonate with, and for 5 minutes, just listen to them. In the beginning, your brain will resist, but eventually, when we listen to people who are successful, we start getting in the same frequency as them. And it starts feeling good because from inside, we want to change our life. It's just that we feel so stuck and we just keep fighting with ourselves that we want to do big things, but our body, our brain just does not support us. So for few minutes you have to resist your brain, your body. Just listen to it. Even if it feels like complete stupidity, just listen for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Set a minimum timer. If after that you don't want to listen to it, that's fine. but you have to do it. You have to make a promise to yourself to do it. And if you just do these three things and you do them consistently for even 1 week, you will begin noticing some small changes and will feel like the universe is slowly showing you the right path. Because the thing is, universe wants you to succeed. It's just we get stuck in these small things that we are not able to think big at all. We have to come out of our body, our mind, to be able to think these big things. But it all begins with progress. Get your brain addicted to progress. Right now, it's addicted to junk dopamine. Once you start making small progress, once you start seeing after 1 week, 2 week, wow, I'm waking up earlier. Wow, I'm taking time out for myself. Wow, I am consuming good content. And with all of this, maybe you will start adding a couple of more things as you start getting good thoughts, as you start listening to this content. And once you start getting in this loop, things will start to shift. I can assure you that. And I'm sharing this because from deep down, I know how it feels to be stuck, to feel like your life has no meaning, to be completely lost. Believe me, you're not broken. Believe me, things can change. I have transformed my life, and that's why I feel like spreading this message forward to help those who might be in that stage where I was. And if this video touched you even a little bit, if something clicked inside of you, then subscribe. This channel is going to be for those who are not meant to live a small life, who know from deep inside they have a potential to do big things in life, who want to change not even only their lives, but lives of people around them, their family, their friends, and even the world. I know you can do big things in life. I believe in you. Just keep going, start making the progress. Let's build the new version of you together.